Welcome to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. This is The Mind is the Altar. Feel free to subscribe before we begin. Uh, let's talk about the four elements: earth, air, water, fire. And then we have a fifth element, and which is the spirit, the center of all these four elements, right? But if we talk about the four elements, you already have all these four elements. These four elements, they are within you. You are water, earth, fire, and air. So it's the universe. The universe also carries these four elements within the existence. So everything is connected. And this is what makes you a very powerful spirit. But what if we want to use these four elements into our own benefit, into our prayers or desire or ritual? Some of you guys will say spell. Just to give my disclaimer, I'm not making this video to tell anybody how to make spell or summon a demon or harm nobody. I am simply making this video to explain the energy that these four elements carries when you are doing a ritual. So that way you have understanding why you need these four elements. Even though you don't need these four elements, you are already these four elements. I'm not saying you don't have to use these four elements, but for those who are interested in learning about these four elements, let's see what kind of benefit they carry when you're doing your ritual. Now, let's start with the element of air. Now, if you were to set your altar or a ritual, wherever you're going to do your manifestation prayer, you'll put the element of air in the east direction. You can use any color. Cannot use any color. The color that you can use is yellow or white. Now, the element of air, you ever look at the trees while the wind is blowing the trees? It's like the trees is moving from side to side, being in harmony with the wind. Air travels from one place to another. In ritual, is used for communication, sending a message, telepathically message, to one person to the other. By using the element of air, you can telepathically send your thoughts to the gods or the universe or the goddess, so your message is heard clear. You can also use the element of air to receive information from higher source. Most people use white candle, face the east side, as a symbol to represent the element of air. So understand the element of air in your ritual circle is there to deliver your message, just like when we take airplane to get from point A to point B. Let's move on and see what the element of fire carries, what kind of energy. The element of fire, you want to face this item into the south, the color red or orange. With the fire, we can cook, produce heat so we can warm ourselves. Also, we can burn things. See, I'm not telling you go burn down your building, but I'm saying the element of fire, it stands for action. The energy of fire makes things happen with no hesitation. Let there be light, then boom, light it is. With the element of fire, you have to be sure what you're asking for is what you want, because within your say so, the energy of the fire will reply as so mote it be. Next thing you know, boom. Fire, it represents passion, your goals. So whatever you're asking for, it will be done. Let's talk about the next thing I want to talk about is the element of water. Now, the element of water, you want to face this into the west direction. You use the color blue, of course, just like the ocean. The color of the element of water is blue, But if you go into the ocean and pour water into a bottle, the water is not blue. The water is clear. Meanwhile, the water takes the shape of the bottle. Water represents our emotions and our unconscious, that which lies beneath mystery, inspiration, and prophecy. The power of water brings unstoppable power to our unconscious. When you are using the water sign in ritual, make sure your thoughts are clear. Your emotions are balanced. You can't have no blurry emotion or unbalanced emotion, because water flows and in tunes with its surrounding. So make sure your desire or goals, they are clear as water and in tune with your conscious mind. Let's talk about the element of earth. When you think of earth, the element of earth, the direction is north. The color, of course, is green, sometimes black. When you think of the element of earth, think of diamonds, trees, rocks. Earth element represents safety and security. Any material items that has to do anything within the earth. The purpose of using earth element in ritual is to bring something out of nothing. It's to go to the void and make something out of nothing. Like, let's say, money wise, or you're wishing for a house. All this is earth item, material items. So earth element, it plays as your outcome in your ritual. The energy of earth element is to help you create your intent or desire from nothing to something. Then finally, you have the spirit. Now that you have all these elements, air, water, fire, earth, now you have spirit. The spirit, usually there's only one color. One color you can use with the spirit is white. See, now you have all these elements. The spirit is the center of all this, which means whatever your goal or desire is, you are going to ask the universe to call upon on a certain spirit or God and the goddess to help you with your prayer to come true or your ritual to be received. But whatever spirit, let's just make sure you're not calling any negative entities in order for you to help your work or your desire. Make sure you call, there's a God of water, there's a God of earth, there's a God of air, and there's a God of... I'm gonna have to cut this. I will see you in my next audio. Thank you for tuning in. Feel free to subscribe, like, comment.